What is up, YouTube? James Baek here, and welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Back-to-Back Battles. Today, we are still using this Mega Salamence team with Entei, Aegislash, Milotic, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Koko. Let's get straight into some games. However, yeah, so it's been pretty fun. The ladder, when I'm currently playing, is we're going to be entering a new Battle Spot season. By the time you're watching this video, I think it already happened, as we find our first opponent, Bad Time Zoo. Who I actually did play, I think, when I was playing off camera. So, yeah, this should be interesting. If I remember correctly, Thunder Coco with Electrium Z, Scarf, Volcarona. Okay, yeah. So I gotta figure out how I want to play this matchup. Entei Bulu looks like my best option, if I'm being completely honest, even though it's kind of a weird option against this. Is that the right option? I'm gonna try Entei Bulu out. I mean, Entei Coco out. Entei Coco. I'm gonna try Entei Bulu out. I think it's alright for this matchup. I think Aegislash in the back. I think Tapu Koko in the back. Salamence doesn't really do too much in this matchup, so we'll see how this goes. If I remember correctly, my opponent last time led Scarf, Volcarona, Tapu Koko against me, and ended up getting a double knockout. So I gotta learn from that, and basically I'm gonna double protect the scout. What my opponent's gonna do if it's the same lead again. Entei Tapu Bulu. Actually, I can't double protect because I have a Bulu. Alright. Persian Porygon 2 is gonna lead, okay. Which is fine for me as well, because I don't really mind this too much, as I could just go for a Sacred Fire into the Persian. I feel like, yeah, I'm just going to Sacred Fire to Persian, and I'm going to try to get in my Aegislash and get rid of some Toxics already. Wonder how my opponent's going to counteract. Okay, so since Porygon 2 is being brought, I'm not sure what's in the back. I'm pretty sure it's Mawa, and I'm guessing Politoed? Alright, Aegislash. Fake Out gonna go out into Entei, which is fine here. And Ice Beam straight away. Okay, that's fine too. So Aegislash is not gonna take anything really this turn. Great. And I can fire off a Toxic, which looks so good against my opponent right now. So I'll fire a Sacred Fire off right here, and I'll throw down a Toxic onto this Porygon 2. Doesn't seem like my opponent can really do too much here. I could set up a sub potentially, but I don't really need a sub, I think, right now. I'd rather get a Toxic off, which is more important in my opinion. This Foul Play is going to go out into Entei, which is going to do an okay amount, but it's not going to KO. Sacred Fire going to go out into Persian. I can get a chance to burn. I also weaken it. I never burn with Sacred Fire. Toxic going to go out into the Porygon 2. Let's see, what does the Porygon 2 choose to do? Shadow Ball. Ooh. This one cares Shadow Ball. That did a good amount, and the special defense drop. Okay. That hurts. That really hurts. Okay. I want to sub here, and I think I want to Sacred Fire again in the Persian slot. You might Foul Play double up, which I think is fine for me here. Oh, it was download, okay. So I'll sub here. Porygon 2 is going to be weakened by the Toxic anyway. I feel like if I keep Aegislash around, it's really crucial for this game. I wonder if Foul Play plus Shadow Ball knocks out my Entei. I kind of doubt it, but we'll find out. Parting Shot's actually going to come out, okay. Into the Entei, I don't think... I'm guessing that's Politoed coming out. Nothing else appreciates the Sacred Fire. Nothing really appreciates the Sacred Fire at all. Coco, okay. So I get some damage off into Coco, which is beautiful. I'll gladly take this. Because I get some damage off into Coco, which puts in Hornleech range, yeah. And I get the burn too, which is nice too. And I'll sub up here in case you try to make an overread of Aegislash protecting or anything. Shadow Ball gonna go out into, looks like Entei? Yeah, perfect. Special defense drop. And I think I'll go out into Bulu and King Shield. I don't see play wrong with that, actually. Yeah. Bulu's just such a safe play here, and King Shield is just safe. I guess a bad play is if you have Volt Switch, which my opponent does have Volt Switch, so you could Volt Switch out in a Mawile, I guess. That's kind of risky on the Shadow Ball, though. I feel like you would Volt Switch my Aegislash too, if anything. But you might Volt Switch my Entei, because you get rid of Entei, if that's the case. Although, you'd be risky Shadow Ball again. So Volt Switch, it is into the Bulu, okay. So that's fine. What's... Mawile has to be in the back, right? Mawile is going to be hard to deal with. Yeah, it is Mawile. Maybe I should just protect Shadow Ball, or maybe protect Sub, or maybe... Yeah, I think one of those two options would have been okay. But it's just Shadow Ball, okay. So that works out in my favor, I feel like. That definitely looks like it works out in my favor. I get the grassy terrain back. I'm healing, which is nice. The Porygon 2 is being worn down by the Toxic slowly but surely. Entei looks like an okay switch in since it should be able to take the Iron Head at its range. And I want to sub again, because I want to avoid my opponent going for Sucker Punch Shadow Ball into the Aegislash. So I'll make this play and go into Entei. I don't think Iron Head should knock out Entei. We'll find out though. You might also double into that slot too, but that's not going to knock out my Entei, I feel like. Sub. Iron Head comes out. That should be able to survive. Yeah. And I get my berry back. Nice. I guess the question is, do you have Trick Room? Yeah, it is Trick Room coming out. Okay. So unless you have Rock Slide, you carry Rock Slide on this team? Not sure if you would. Maybe I should scout for a Rock Slide. I mean, I'm wearing down this Porygon 2 slowly but surely with the Toxic, so that's beautiful. The only thing I could see bad is if you have Sub or Swords Dance, but that's not really common in the first place. I'm going to scout if you have Rock Slide. I'm going to scout if you have Rock Slide on the Mawile. Because he might, because I see this team having maybe issues with Charizard. Let me see, you have Iron. I feel like you have to play rough. But we'll see. Shadow Ball into Entei and a Iron Head into the Entei. Okay. So that works out. Because Entei should be able to live both double targets, I feel like, with Shadow Ball and Will-O-Wisp. Yeah. So I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp, because Sucker Punch plus Shadow Ball is probably the only thing that can knock me out. And I'm gonna sub again in case he try to get aggressive on the Aegislash. Shadow Ball. Entei? Yep. Yeah, I should survive. Iron Head. Is it a crit? Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, that one's really annoying. Okay, it's not the worst case in the world though, and I feel like I'm still okay in this matchup. Ah, that's still really annoying though. That's still really annoying. Okay. I go Coco. I mean, I guess it's not the worst case since I still have my Electrium Z intact. So I can knock out them all. But if I Will-O-Wisp, that would have really helped out. How many turns of Trick-Roots? Okay. So I'll just protect King Shield. I just King Shield here. Double protect. Even if you recover, that's fine, I feel like, because I could sack Bulu and you're still taking the toxic and eventually you'll go down. Recover, that's fine. I'm not risking my Koko here. I'm never risking my Koko here. Koko is a win condition. Play rough. Toxic, the poison is wearing down this Porygon 2. I'll go out into my Bulu. And I'll just Shadow Ball the Mawile, I guess. I don't think you're gonna double up Aegislash now, but I still, like, I'm at full health, so I don't think that KOs. So Bulu. Ice Beam gonna come out, like, even if you read that, that's okay, because it doesn't really change much. I'm actually surprised it wasn't Iron Head Shadow Ball, risking to play Rough Miss. Crit doesn't matter there. I get a Shadow Ball off into the Mawile. Great, so now the Mawile, I think it's is it a 2 KO? We'll find out. Would be, I guess, special defense drop though, which makes up for the Shadow Ball special defense drop my opponent's been getting. Yeah, now it's actually looking pretty good because even if Persian comes out, I could Shadow Ball the Mawile and Electrium Z the Mawile as well. So I'm gonna bring out Koko. So bring out Koko. Does my opponent do the same or bring out Persian? It's gonna be Koko, okay. So you could Sucker Punch Gabled Havoc one of my slots. Which I feel like I'll be okay to trade, to be honest. Am I okay to trade? Not really. Or at least not this turn, so I'm actually gonna... I think sub and protect here is safe. Because I want to put Koko in range of Gleam potentially. Sucker Punch fails, and it's Electrium. Yep. So my opponent's going to burn the Electrium here, which is great for me. I don't care if this is an Aegislash or in a Koko, because I felt like this was my best play no matter what, because it avoided Sucker Punch into Electrium Z into my Aegislash, and it also avoided it into my Koko slot. So let's see who it's targeting. I'm hoping it's Aegislash, to be honest, because I do get a free sub. No, it's in a Koko, okay. Yeah, it doesn't do too much. And I'll just fire my Electrium right back at the... I guess I'll fire the Koko, to be honest, and Shadow Ball the Mawile. Yeah. I don't see a reason not to. Sucker Punch gonna come out, target down the Koko. You have to hit a Thunder if you want a KO, which is okay. Yeah. So you win the speed tie, you get the Thunder off, that's okay. I think that's okay because I'm... it actually came down to the situation in game 1, but this time I got the burn on Koko. Electric Terrain is being stalled out, and I'm also going to be able to get this Shadow Ball off into the Mawile. And the Persian's also low, so I can Toxic it. Foul Play doesn't really do much at all to my Aegislash in shield form, so I think I'm okay here. Persian going to come out, which is fine. Oh, King Shield. I might have been intimidated out with my Aegislash. So Foul Play did like 23, if I remember correctly. So I King Shield here. I'm pretty sure you might Parting Shot because it goes through sub and King Shield, which is actually pretty cool. But it doesn't save your Koko at all. So it doesn't matter to me. In Power, if I remember, it's Ice. And Parting Shot, yeah. Which is fine. Like, I'm never risking my Aegislash there. I rather take the -1 because I only need Shadow Ball to KO Koko. I'll Toxic Stall the Persian. I'll just Shadow Ball Koko. What if you protect foul play? You start the Thunders and you're stalling out your own electric turn, so I think I'm fine with that. Volt Switch. Does it break my sub? It does. How much does foul play do? It depends on how much. I think it will do 40 at max. Yeah, doesn't do much at all. And that means my Aegislash should just be able to 1v1 the Persian because I could just King Shield and stall out my opponent. Because, yeah, like my opponent can't do much. Get the bit of leftovers recovery, and this is why Aegislash can be such a good Pokemon with the Toxic. Great, great, great. King Shield. And then I just Toxic Stall. The only way I see this hurting, because if I remember, this Persian had Feint as his last move. I think it had Feint as his last move. So Parting Shot going to come out into my Aegislash. Not going to change anything. Yeah, sorry about that. So now I can just Toxic. It was just a Parting Shot, which doesn't change anything, because Shadow Ball is not my main output against the Persian. It's going to be Toxic. So the foul play. It's going to take a bit for this ending game, but I did pull it out. Yep, since I landed Toxic, that should be game. Even if it's Berry Persian, I don't think you can beat me because the foul play is just not doing any damage, which is great because even though Aegislash can have a base of 150 attack and special attack with Blade form, it doesn't in its shield form, which is really great about Aegislash. So King Shields, and then sub the following turn, King Shield again, as the match is going to be forfeit, so we do take that win. So very nice. Not what I expected at all. I was actually really surprised to see the Porygon 2 come out, actually. Like, the first game went completely differently, because my opponent just let Koko Volcarona actually was able to get a double knockout on me. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And then it, like, came down to Aegislash. I think it came down to Aegislash in the end game, and actually Aegislash was almost able to clutch it off, which was pretty cool. But yeah, Aegislash getting revenge for well, not revenge, it's taking its name back. But yeah, the main goal, since I saw Porygon 2 in Persian's like, okay, you have to have Mawile. Kinda surprised I saw Koko. I honestly thought it'd be Politoed. But it ended up working out because of the fact that I got the chip damage onto Koko that I needed early in the game, which was extremely beautiful, as well as, yeah, just weakening them all. Special defense drop was fortunate, but, you know, I wouldn't have had to play so defensive against the Porygon 2, and, yeah, like, Shadow Ball was just getting special defense drops all over the place, so, really solid game. But we'll be right back for this second game of today's episode. That was a really long game, too. Alright, we got Falco from the United States with 1661 rating as our next opponent. Is this Alex Agloza? I feel like it is. It might be, I don't know. We got Whimsicott, Gengar, Charizard, Landorus, Komo-o, and Tapu Bulu. I know this team. I played this team so many different times. I played this team so many different times. I don't want to approach this. This is gonna be tough because I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna approach this matchup. Because the Como matchup's strange. I feel like I could go Koko Milotic here. I like Milotic Salamence though. Yeah, I think Milotic Salamence is fine. Have Koko in the back and Entei. As the last Pokemon, as I'm pretty sure your last. I think you would bring Whimsicott, Gengar, Komo. Last Pokemon, I want to say Bulu? I'm not too sure about this matchup. I faced a lot of Como teams with this team. It's like I have to get an Icy Wind off or I need to get the damage on Como straight away. Not exactly sure how I'm going to be playing this one though. Gengar, Whimsicott, okay. It's Milotic Salamence. Okay. I wonder if it's fake Tears Whimsicott. I kind of doubt it. It could be. I want an Icy Wind. And I want a Double Edge Whimsicott so bad because I want a Double Edge just so I can try to pick up the knockout onto that Whimsicott. Yeah, I think that's the best play, but like the problem with this lead is it can set up for a lot of things. I don't know if Gengar's gonna protect or not. You could fake Tier Sludge Bomb if you have it. I'm worried about Encore Disable, which is why I have to get rid of Whimsicott as fast as I can potentially. But it's gonna be really difficult to deal with this because Komo Z move is gonna be so problematic for me later. It is fake Tears, okay. Gonna go on a Salamence, and I'm guessing it's a Sludge Bomb? Shadow Ball. This should KO still. Yeah, okay. Salamence goes down, I get an Icy Wind off. It does connect with both Pokemon, which is great. Okay. Can go Entei here. You're probably going to set up a Tailwind, I want to assume? Or are you going to Encore? I kind of want to expect Encore, and I don't want to fall into an Encore Disable trap, and then my opponent Tailwinds. No, because you could Encore to Milotic, try to disable it, and then I think you go out in a Komo. So I want to prevent that if possible. I'm going to Sacred Fire to Whimsicott and protect with Milotic, I feel like. This could go really bad if Whimsicott protects here. I'm fine training Entei, I feel like, in this position. Although it is my best answer to Bulu, so maybe I should have thought about this more. Gengar's going to protect, okay. Is it Encore or Tailwind? I would assume Tailwind's coming out. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Sacred Fire into the Whimsicott. Picks up the knockout. Now comes down to how much does Komo Z move do combined with a Sludge Bomb from Mega Gengar. I might be able to survive the combination. Still going to be difficult to play around. Bulu's going to come out actually. Oh, so I'm guessing it's a Disable. Ooh, smart. Or it's a double up in the Entei, but I feel like you would disable my Entei and go for... I'm gonna protect Will-O-Wisp. I don't see a double up in Entei. It could be Sludge Bomb, I guess, and Stone Edge. Yeah, it's disable. Perfect. Oh, wait, I could protect it to prevent the disable instead. I guess this also works, I feel like. One hammer into the Milo. Picks up the knockout. Then I Wisp the Bulu. Does connect this time. Okay. I just saw a Tailwind though. That's like the real big issue. Leftovers Bulu. I might need a double. I think I might need a double against the Gengar. Get Coco in. Protect, Stone Edge, the Gengar. Just get damage on the Gengar, I guess. I need Coco alive, though. Otherwise, I do lose to the Komo in the back. Maybe I should have thought about this more. Well, there wasn't much I could do against it, though. Like, there's not much I can do against this team. I think I should have protect... Maybe I should have hard switched out turn one? I'm trying to think of, like... Because maybe Entei could live fake Tear Shadow Ball? I don't know. Sludge Bomb into Coco and what hammer? Leech Seed. Leech Seed? Okay. Stone Edge. Dodge. Or just... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it would have allowed maybe Gengar to a KO'd. That matters if I get a double protect. I mean, I need a double in order to win this, so I'm just gonna go for that double. I'm gonna Stone Edge to Bulu and try to get some chip. Last turn of Tailwind. If I get this double, I don't get the double. So that's gonna be a good game because I can't do anything to the Gengar. I can't do anything to the Komo in the back. Horn Leech. If it's... No, it has to be Komo in the back. That's what I assume you would do. Like, I would assume you have. I'm trying to think. Was there a way I could really have prevented this situation? I don't think there is because you always get the fake to Shadow Ball play into my Ment slot. If I protect, you could Encore or threaten it the following turn. Maybe I could have let Coco, but I didn't want to go for the speed type, but maybe I had to in this case. And I'm still disabled. So yeah, that's going to be a good game. I want to find out how much Stone Edge does to Gengar. I'm not sure of that, honestly, two KOs. Shadow Ball. And then Wood Hammer, okay. I mean, I still lose to Komo. There's no way I can beat the Komo in the back. I'm trying to think of what I could have done, though. Okay. I think it would have been... What? Maybe I could have let Coco Volt Switch turn 1 and Icy Wind? No, I could let maybe Coco Entei Sacred Fire Volt Switch. That might not have been a bad play, but if I lose the speed tie, it's still bad in my case. Because you would Tailwind and Sludge Bomb, or you could Tailwind Protect. Let's see a Sacred Fire KO Sabulu. Gengar withdraws and the Lander. Oh, it was Landorus in the back the entire time? There was not even a Komo. Wow. I am shocked. I honestly thought Komo would have been in the back, but Landorus changes a lot of the things. Let's find out if you're Scarf Landorus. I just want information. I'm pretty sure you're AV, but you might be Scarf. If it was Scarf, like, I think this game is over no matter what. No matter what I did. No, it's not Scarf. Okay. Sacred Fire, get the burn. Superpower gonna come out, and that's gonna be good game. So, that didn't even KO me. That was weak. But... I don't know, the Komo matchup is... It's like, what's the Komo partners? Gengar Whimsicott's annoying for this team because Gengar outspeeds every single member. And my opponent was just able to capitalize turn 1 really well. Just Fake Tier Shadow Ball was a good overall play because my Lodic doesn't threaten knockout on either one of my Pokemon. I threaten an Icy Wind, but that helps speed control, but you could Tailwind up later in the game. I'm not even sure I could have beaten my opponent, even if I got the double, let's say, because you have Landorus as a switch in, and you have Landorus in the back too. So I'm pretty sure. I don't want to find another game, but yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think I could have even won, even if I got the double protect. So my opponent having beautiful cards and was just able to basically get the board position, and that's what I think Mega Gengar and Shadow Tag is really strong because getting that board position. Like, trapping your opponent, preventing any bulky switches, which this team does like to do. Like, it just... Well, a lot of teams like to switch. But it just shut down so many options, and my opponent was just able to pick out the threats, KO them quickly while trapping them in. And yeah, my opponent played that phenomenally. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of VGC 2018 Back Battles. If you did, please leave a like down below. It shows your support. You can check out my social medias down below. I really wonder if that was Aegislash I was playing. Might have been. But anyway, other than that, thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, I'll catch you around in another video. You can feel free to check out the placement of the team down below. All that good stuff is linked in the description down below. But otherwise, yeah, catch you around in another video.